So in this chapter, we're going to talk about tech chasing, and this is going to be a lot of clips, so there will be and not be some hand cam for this. One of the main things that I want to talk about is mostly FERP's tech, and the big thing about it is that people really should pay attention to something that when you're flat tech chasing someone, if they're going to roll or not. A roll habit on platform is actually, in my experience, about a 90% chance most people will do that, and it's one of the easiest way to get kills, and I'll showcase that here with these clips that you'll see now. So in this tech chase, I'm going to talk about my favorite form of tech chasing, which is Hell Sweep. Hell Sweep is one of those things that most people don't expect it. It's a multi-hit, so occasionally you'll get people that try to parry the second hit or shield drop off to the first hit. It's one of the things that I love going for it after essentially, you know, I've hit the stage spike. I know the optimal thing would be to go for Rising Demons, which would be that. That's the more optimal approach to go for when it comes to actually tech chasing. However, I personally am a very big fan of Hell Sweeping because it just looks menacing, and honestly, people genuinely don't know what to do in a lot of situations for it, which it just kind of looks like this. And all I'm doing is rolling my two fingers here, and you can see how fast I'm moving with it. And I talk about this in the crouch dash thing. I use these two fingers. I use my main finger, my index, and my middle finger. My recommendation is learning to do this with your middle finger and your ring finger instead, though, so that way you can do electric plinks while also retaining crouch dashing, because I actually have to reshift my hand slightly to do electrics out of it, which can take a second. But I learned to do super fast crouch dashings. You can see the CPU symbol there above my box. I'm just going to quickly go across the stage, and then I Hell Sweep, and I'll showcase that here in the clips. One of the other things that I like to go for occasionally is if I know that I'm not going to get the Nair Spike properly off crouch jabbing on the platform, I'll actually input Gates of Hell just to get percentage or to reset stage positioning. The next thing to talk about is the misstep. Misstep on box is difficult and easy at the same time. You can do it with a runoff method or the down back method after you get the crouch dash. Kazuya has plenty of tech chasing options, and this is going to be the last one for this one in general that I'm going to touch on. I might make a more in-depth thing going more into this, but side B on the plat is honestly something that I'm seeing more utilization for, and I'm glad to see that.